Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, Space Engineers. Welcome back to the channel. I am the host, Quantum Tater, and yesterday, last episode, we finished the Soul Strider, and it looks magnificent. Today, we are going to paint the Soul Strider. Now, I'm recording this prior to having a single comment made about the completion of the Soul Strider. I have a couple of polls up. Go to the community page. I've got a poll on whether or not we make a refueling ship. I have a poll on whether or not we make a refueling ship. Whether or not we make a what do you call it? My brain's not working. We make a refueling ship, or we make a something else. I have a poll for whether or not we make a refueling ship, or whether we make a refueling ship or a tug. That's the poll that is currently up and happening. Now, I did do a little testing really quick. I just wanted to see what would happen. But I was correct that this still thinks this is part of the base, even though this is a connector. So if I disconnect this, we will not plummet from the sky, which is okay. That actually gives us a really unique advantage. It allows us to very easily come here. We can open up this menu and we can say, look, okay, we've got the Soul Strider apt down connector. So I'm thinking bar 2 is going to be, we're going to go left to right. So we've got the Soul Strider starboard connector. I don't think I labeled this one over here. Let's go find out. What are you labeled? You're not. Okay. So this is Soul Port. Perfect. Okay. Now back to our regular scheduled program. So we have a unique opportunity by having this like this. We can do Soul Port connector, switch lock. If I can find the switch lock. Soul apt down connector. We'll do that one. We're gonna go switch lock and Soul starboard connector, switch lock. So that way we can have that on a single channel, and then we'll also, oh, you know what we should do? That's a good idea. Sorry, I'm a little squirrely today. We are going to paint. That's my plan. So that's the ore mounted camera. We don't need that on this bar. This is the port docking camera. We do need that there. This is the, so, and then we don't have we have an aft technically, but we'll do aft down connector. We will put switch lock there, and then switch lock there, and then we will do this for that, and then the starboard connector, we will do switch lock and camera for that. So then we should be able to go, boop, check out that side, perfect, check out that side, we can zoom in. Oh, I don't know, do I not have the camera mod where I can pan around? I don't, that's weird. This is not going to be a very useful camera, is what that tells me. That's okay though, and then 7, yep. I'm pretty sure I had the camera, but I guess I don't. Anyway, so that's that. We got the camera set up. Perfect. Now, what else can we do while we have this magical floating beast, because it's not currently a ship? We can say Soul, we can batteries. So these are all the batteries. We don't have very many batteries. I thought we'd have more than that. Soul. I'm gonna copy that, and then we're gonna just, I know there's a really cool mod that allows you to do this in speed, and normally I wouldn't do this on recording. I could do this off stream, but I don't, or off vid, but I don't think it hurts that bad. So let's go ahead and grab all of those batteries. We're gonna call this Soul Batteries. Save, and then we can hide all of these off terminal. Bop. Perfect. Now, what's next? Hydrogen tank. So port and starboard, we're gonna just click both of those. Soul hydrogen. Hydro tanks. Have them off terminal. And then hydro thrusters. Good grief, we've got a lot of them. So this would be Sol all hydro thrust. Save. Perfect. And then let's do, where is our reverse thrust? Hydrogen large thruster forward, forward, backwards, backwards. So Sol hydro thrust reverse. Perfect. And then if we really wanted to, well, let's see what this looks like. So for here, from that purpose is we have the groups. We can say batteries. We'll put you guys over down on button 8 for recharge on and off. And we will put the hydrogen tanks, Sol hydrogen tanks, we're going to do stockpile on off. Perfect. Hydrogen thruster reverse. Nope. Let's do reverse on number 3. And this is going to toggle these on off. And the reason I'm doing that is so that we don't have to necessarily always go into, what do you call it? Go into I can't think of the word I'm trying to say. I don't always have to go into non-inertial dampeners. So batteries, that. Normally I put my connectors here, but I just didn't do it. Normally I have it on the first bar, but let's go ahead now. The next thing we want to do is, oh yeah, I remember now. I need to go here back again, hydrogen thrust. Got to do 2 more. We're going to take the 2 industrial hydrogen thrusters. It's interesting they're 3 and 4. I know why they're 3 and 4, but Sol hydro thrust forward. And this group is specifically so we can create our increase, decrease override so we can leave atmosphere with the most efficient usage of our fuel as possible. That's kind of the idea there. What else do we need to put on these bars, guys? Oh yeah, camera. We want so or mounted camera. We put view here. This will allow us to look into, what do you call it? Potential or asteroids and kind of get an idea there. And that's this ship. Now back here we want to kind of do the same thing. I want at least, at the very least, I want the thrust forward, decrease, increase, and then toggle on off here, and then the all thrusters on off for sure. We'll put battery recharge on off as well, and stockpile recharge on off. I don't know if we need the docking ones. We can always, let's go ahead and just do it. Let's go ahead and copy the docking bay. Let's just go ahead and do that. So we can do aft down. Where is it? Okay, we'll do switch lock, view. We're gonna do the 2 side ones. Switch lock and view. That's Sol, or starboard, port. Perfect. What else? What else do we need to do? I don't think. We could do, in addition to that, we could have this on off. In case we wanted to conserve power, we could make sure that we do ore detector on off. Just so that we have on off. And then, you know what I didn't do? Let's see, this is bridge. I think I'm gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do internal. Oh, I already did this. Cancel that. It says interior. This says internal. That's dumb. No, they both say interior. I'm dumb. Alright, so if we do that, we can also create a group real quick. Interior, yeah. Interior, Sol, interior air vents. Save, turn off terminal. We can come here, I can go to these groups, and I can say decompression on off. And the only reason I would have that there, and the same here, is specifically like what if something we get a hole, blow a hole in the back door or something like that, we can quickly decompress all the air. Yeah. And then what else? Do I want to group the, I don't think I, well, we'll worry about this later. All right, so this is disconnected, and because it's disconnected, we're going to make a quick save. And I have some things I wanted to read first, but first and foremost, we're going to come here, and we're going to click a color. And let's do, we're going to start with battered gray. What do I want to do? I'm thinking, give me a second. Uh, huh. I'm trying to think. You guys have to excuse me for a second. My brain is, actually, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna be right back. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Man, I had a brief moment of insanity, and I had to find something, and I could not find it, and therefore here we are. We have found the thing that I was saying needs to be found. Um, so, um, First and foremost, I wanted to say been a couple comments. Clyde has been on some older episodes, and I regularly go back and talk about those comments. But on episode 42, he did mention that he's not much for the green, which, whoa, my dampener's off. I'm gonna kill myself. My bad. And anyways, he's not much for the green, but he said the ship looks very good, and I really appreciate that. I think it also looks great. I'm not the green. I like greens, but this was specifically because if you remember the first couple episodes of the Soul Strider, this is how big these winglets were. They stopped at the silver, and so the ship. Everything I added on was green was so that because I built the port side first, I wanted to be able to mirror it to the left side, and so I did it all in this green so that I could track very precisely what color it is that I was looking for. So that's why this green is existing currently. That is not the color we are going to be doing. So, um, and then he mentioned that he likes to put his solar panels on hinges and stuff. Here's the thing. It's not that I don't like to do that, man. I guess it's like diehard habits from space engineering past, like old history, old outdated space engineer stuff that's subgridding, especially on moving ships. Even with my Pawn Strider, I feel like you're inviting Clang into your life in a sort of unwanted fashion. And so I typically don't do that. I don't make really complex things. I don't have hinges, stuff like that. I actually had an idea at one point in the building of this to potentially hinge this whole thing so that I could basically like it would fold down right here and then fold up, and that would be the place where the boxfish lands. But I decided I didn't want to do that, and just for raisins, gotta have those raisins. But that being said, all is fair in love and war, and yeah. So today's episode, part two, ACA part two, is going to be coloring this beautiful beast into something. And because this is currently still part of the base or static grid, the good news is I can very easily just leave this unconnected, and I was able to like name all my groups and gridding and stuff like that. And the reason I was going to say I'm going to save it real quick because one of the things I want to do is I want to take and I want to shift click paint this whole ship, and I want to make sure, and it didn't. I wanted to make sure that it wouldn't paint the entire freaking base this color. And this isn't the color either. This is just to start fresh. A open template, if you will. But I actually had an idea really quick, and I'm going to need a couple of things. But first, let's go and do this idea. Thinking about this whole thing is, I know this is real dumb, and I just put these on the bar and did all of those things, but
Inventory full.
The idea is in my head, and I want to see if I can make it happen. So let's go ahead and grab some of this. And then, so I had this idea, right? What if So this is going to be sole aft inset connector. But now hear me out. Look at this. I just decided and created near perfectly the docking port for our lovely sole aft boxfish connector. So I can dock up stuff and I can put the boxfish up there and see if it works. So that we'll test that later. We're not going to test that right now. But that's I don't hate the way that addition looks. And I think that gives us this actually sticks out far enough that I can dock to something without risk of running into things. So today's episode, we will be painting this bad boy. And for that, watch I need to do a couple of things. I need to get L paint gun. Oh, you know what I need to do first? I didn't put them on this bar. 2 G Sol Wop Wop Sul. Aft B boxfish connector. We're gonna do switch select there, and aft connector switch select there. Perfect. And then what I need to do is now that I'm in proximity, I just go ahead and 6. I'll lock up. Perfect. Come in here and I can grab L paint gun. I know I removed. I don't know if I told you guys this, but I had removed the paint gun mod, thinking like, oh, I don't think I want to have that because I thought it was causing issues with one of my windmills, but it turns out that wasn't actually what was happening. And because of that, I need to rebuild a paint gun. But I did decide that I wanted a paint gun, and let's go ahead and get some paint. And then we can search port. Oh, wait. Oh, because I've got it. Ah, duh. I know what's going on there. And then I can search paint. Oh, no, I can't. Just kidding. Paint gun. Paint. Why am I not making paint? I don't have any gravel? Well, I did not expect to run out of gravel. Hmm. Mm-mm. We're gonna get some gravel real quick. So what do you guys think about the idea of I know we're supposed to be painting, but I need gravel for paint. This is a dumb problem to have. This is one thing, you know what I need? Maybe I should just plop down a drill that specifically just mines stone. I don't think, I wish you could set them. That would be one cool thing if the mod had that, if the drill mod had that sort of thing, is if you could sort of, I don't know why I'm coming all the way over here. I don't want the voxel deformation to be so close to the base. That's why I'm coming over here. Oh, we need to slow down. You know what I don't have? I don't have drills as toggle blocks. It's very vibrating. There we go. Got some stone. We'll get back to base. And I have my hydrogen thrusters on the off chance this wasn't enough, if it couldn't hold this weight, but the atmosphere is keeping this thing aloft, so it's fine. Plus I have parachutes galore. So what do you guys think about? I need you to hopefully let me know if the actually comment down below. Let me know if the community page is working properly with regards to I'm gonna tab real quick. If the community page is working properly with regards to um, polls, because I've placed a couple up there and I've not seen any traffic on my polls. That's an inappropriate joke somewhere in there, guys. Not a lot of traffic on my polls, you know what I mean? Hey, hey. Okay, I'm kidding. Anyways, let me know if you guys see those polls and please respond to them. I'm curious to see what you got, like the split here. Do you guys want to see a small grid hauler that's going to take the Soul Strider to fueling, or do you want to see a big ol' large grid one, or do you want to see just a refueling tanker that is all Atmo and just big old tanks? I'm honestly, I don't have like strong feelings towards either, really. Um, Predominantly because I think both are equally good solutions. And I'm entertained by the, oh, I could totally just dock this up over there now. Should we test it now? Let's do that. That'd be fun. Do 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 do. We're gonna. Oh. All right. I don't have a camera for docking this thing because I'm not good at it. It's okay. Don't need a camera. All you need is love. Hey, look at that. So then we lock it up. Beautiful. Haha. I like it. You know what we could do at this section here? Pop a set of stairs on there and boop. And that way I could like walk up onto it. Let's go ahead and turn these off. No reason to have the engines on. There we go. We are definitely gonna have. Oh, my dog just tooted on me, bro. Uncool. Uncool. All right, let's grab some hydrogen. All right. Now we should definitely be processing and getting some sweet, sweet paint. Right? Did we get some sweet, sweet paint? Let's find out. Hey! Doesn't take much gravel, but it definitely takes gravel. Okay. I don't think I have a button. My paint gun was no longer on the bar. We're gonna go ahead and stick it here. Stick it here. Okay. Now, colors. What, what colors do we want to color? Let's see. Pale. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. I think I know what I'm gonna do. Let's first, I want this to be a little bit darker. We're gonna go here. And then we're going to Alt Shift, middle mouse button, colors 5 at a time. Control, Alt Shift, middle mouse button, coats the whole ship. So if you're wondering, you can color 5 blocks at a time with Shift, middle mouse, and the entire ship with Control, Alt, Shift, middle mouse. It's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot to say. All right, now we've got this gray. I like this gray. We're gonna do. I want saturation. Let's go vary value. Okay. Blue, and I think. Do we remember the? I can't. I always remember the. It's shift to apply skin. Toggle to scroll skins. Okay, yeah. So wood. We don't want wood. What about clean armor? Mossy, heavy rust, hazard, golden, glamour, frozen, dust. Camouflage. We're getting there. Just give me just a second. All right, clean armor. Perfect. So let's see. I honestly don't know. Man, I don't know. I don't know which way to go. So we're just going to start by... I wish this is one thing. Ah, I'm going to be on fire! Wow, bro. I've got a condo in Manhattan. Okay, perfect. And then, you know what we need to do? What color is this? We're going to do this. Dusty. That's fine. This is why you need the paint gun mod. I know a lot of people talked about like, oh, Keen, please, for the love of God, get the Dusty. There you go. I don't think I can hit those pipes, so I'm not going to even try. Yeah, I'm not going to try. Okay, keep going. I got a condo in Manhattan. I think... Which Beautiful, perfect. All right, now. We're gonna go... How do I switch colors? Right mouse button, deep paint mode. What is... Oh, paint mode and deep paint mode. I don't know what deep paint mode means. Cycle colors, let's go back to here. And then let's go... You know what, actually... Ah! What is deep paint mode? I think deep paint... Oh. Ah, it's like aim down the sights painting. Okay, perfect. Gotta get some thrust. Anyway, let's go... We haven't started that yet. And then... Clean armor. It's hard to find clean armor. Ooh, no, what does weldless look like? Does that look weird? Oh, I don't like that. Man, clean armor is hard to find. Glamour, frozen, glamour. Oh. Dust, disco. There we are. Uh, do 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 do. Okay, let's get all the clean armor coloring out of the way first. That's what we're gonna do. Dum 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 ba da la dum dum bum 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 ba da la dum dum da 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 dum 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 dum. This is my own music right here. Uh oh, out of ammo. Did not expect that to happen. Well, I did expect that to happen, honestly. Just didn't know how. I don't know how much this paint was gonna last, so let's go with skaboosh, skaboosh, skaboosh. There we go. Paint. Grab some paint. Perfect. I'm kind of liking, I think we talked about this when I was doing the box fish initially. Like, I enjoy the random, like, light coloring a bit that happens when you don't, like, hold the trigger on there for a long period of time. I kind of like the variety it gives. So because of that, I am very much enjoying that. I don't know if you guys like it or if you think, ah, that just makes it look old and busted even though it's a brand new ship. That's a fair point. And it might make it look old and busted as as a ship. So let's see. And then shift. Man, this is hard to like I appreciate I love, I should say, that I love that there are so many options, right? But I also like, come on, man. I am not trying to. Like, I'm not trying to win an award here. All right, let's go here. Gotta go in here. Ooh, you know, I don't know if I. How do I? Okay, sorry. Grab a color plus skin. Shift middle mouse. No, shift right mouse button. So if I. Yeah, that looks way better. Yeah, I like the juxtaposition there. Um, the blue light is really throwing this area off as far as colors go. It's not bad. It's just, you know, um, what did I say? Shift right. Ah, shift. Oh goodness. Grabbing color plus skin. Shift right mouse button. I kind of like these things being clean white. So that's just what's gonna happen. Um, what skin are we on? We are on. Skin is turned off. Why is it turned off? How do I turn skin back on? Skin applying is turned off. Shift middle click. Oh, there we go. Oh, oh. Oh, and then, yeah, duh, what am I doing? White floor. Inside is not of huge import. That can be military green color. I like that. I don't mind the colors back here. Okay. Oh, that's going to be on the outside. That's going to look weird, huh? I bet it is. Go take a look. That's not too bad. We'll just have to make sure that over here... Nah, it's fine. Okay, got some color. Got some color. Guys, I'm just winging it right now. I am not entirely sure what this is going to look like. This is the rough part. I'm not, like... Oh, I did not mean to do that. Ooh, you know what I want to do? Actually, I just had a thought. Okay, now that... let's see. Yeah, okay, let's do this. The reason I'm doing battered back here, I think it just like gives this section a little bit more industrial feel to it. Yeah, okay. And then Dusty. Sometimes, like, part of me is like, oh, I should go into creative mode to get this part done so that I don't have to continuously rebuild stuff. But honestly, like, this part of it, man. It's part of it. It's part of the job. Let's get back to battered armor. That's not what I wanted to do. That's okay. That can stay that color for right this second. Oh, this rain and weather is not what I want. Right, meow. The Funk Soul Brother, check it out now. Am I still on Dusty? No, I'm on Battered. Cool, 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 cool. Whoa. There's no blocks right there. I did not finish that side out. We are not finished. Remember I was like, yeah, guys, we did it. We completed it. We didn't. We did not complete it. I lied. Whoa. Nope, wrong thing. I did not mean to color that. Madre de Dios. Is it because the sun's going down? No, it's not. Alright, you know what we're going to do? Yeah, I know. I wasn't going to do this. Wasn't going to do this. That's what I said. I wasn't going to do this. Get away. Okay. Sorry, just really like I'm painting. We're doing this thing, and that weather's making it hard for me to see, which probably means it's real bad for you guys to see. So why jerk with it? You know what I mean? Yeah, you guys know. We got to finish that site over here, by the way. Okay. One of the things I definitely need to do, which I need to come as you are, as you were, as I want you to be. I didn't mean to paint the thruster. It's fine. That's not what I wanted to do, but okay. Okay. Just to make sure I'm not confused. I know that that's currently the way it is. What blocks are we missing here? Let's go ahead and get this knocked out. What is down on this side over here? It is that block and then 2 light blocks. Okay. I can fix that. I can fix it. I can fix it. I can fix it quick. I got a condo. I just need enough to fix this block. Nah, there we go. Alright, go back into this color. Oh, no. No. Okay. What do we think about that so far? Okay. Thinking. Grab this color. Before I do that, let's go ahead and refuel the tanks. Actually, let's see if it'll refuel it for me. Come on, refill the tank. I'm just waiting for my hydrogen percentage to get low enough. So back on episode 31, I think it was. So on 38, Lord Chaos commented on the color combination. I was like, oh, that could be interesting.
Fuel low.
And then, oh, nope, it's not gonna work. And then on episode 31, he had also commented on a combination of colors, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. That could be a thing. And since then, I tried to save that comment, which is why I had to stop the VOD for a second, because I had to go back and find the bloody comment. Um, because I wanted, and part of the color combination was oh, I didn't want to do that. You're definitely getting colored, but you're not. That's fine, that's fine. Perfect. Same with you. He had said something about, oh, I can't even remember. Basically, like highlights of silver, like a dark gray base, maybe a light blue, highlights of silver, and some orange. And I really liked that idea. And it reminded me a bit of the Gulf Race Team colors, which I super love. So yeah. So I'm just doing these out settings from the bottom down and not the top up, because I think it will look cool. So we are just doing that. And some of this stuff I could honestly just not use ammo. Like I could very easily. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh man. Yeah, that's not what I wanted to do either. Uh, I believe it was Lunar Colony, by the way. Shout out Lunar Colony. That was like, Keen, please, dear God, create a paint gun vanilla or a in-game paint gun. And I gotta say, I can't agree more. The function of it, the usefulness of it is highly, it's there. And I don't know that anybody like the mod creators, I don't think they'd be like, whoa, you can't have our idea, blah. Like no one's gonna care. If they're gonna be like, hell yeah, I would love so thoroughly much. That's interesting. This looks better here than it does. Oh, because I didn't finish. Oh, good grief, guys. Did I even do anything? What am I even doing, guys? I don't even know. But I'll tell you what I am gonna do right now. I'm gonna go get some metal so I can do the job that I was set forth to do. What did we decide? I just, are these just 10 blocks? They really are. Ah, you know what they say. Job is never done until you verified it's actually done. And I thought I did. I remember panning around the thing and being like, "Ooh, it looks so perfect and good," but I just didn't look at these engine sections, I don't think, which is okay. I mean, it's fine, guys. What are we losing here? We're losing a couple of minutes of painting. Gives me a second to think and recoup. All right, perfect. What I was doing, if I was doing anything, we need to make some more paint. Paint gun. Paint mod. Paint mod. While we're doing this, might as well top off the old bottle. Production. Let's go ahead and grab another 1,000 shift. There we go. Another 1,100 bottles of paint. 1,100 bottles of paint on the wall. 1,100 bottles of paint. Paint, 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 paint. Ba ba da ba ba da ba. Yeah, alright. What are we on? Ah, yes, the blues. The Kraft Macaroni and Blues. You know, I just laid some of these blocks. I probably could have just went ahead and fly over here, check out this side, see how we're looking. There's that block. You know what we could do really quick? We could go boop. Do we want to do these in that color? Just because they're like thrust blocks?
Your health is low.
Your health is low, Janet. Okay, my health isn't that low. Let's get in here real quick. Heal up. You know, in a redesign, I definitely would have. Alright, how do we feel about all of that? It's got some industrial flavor. I like the coloring. I'm gonna run into that and kill myself again. That'd be fun. Oh, wrong thing. I like it. I like the pattern because it's only on the jutting blocks. I like that. I like the top part being that color. Okay. Okay, next, this guy. We're gonna go camouflage. That's it. That's the next piece, guys. Dum, 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 the love machine. Retro future. Retro future's not bad looking. What does this look like? Let's. Oh, that's very green. I did not mean to do that. How do I pick a color? Grab color, just a color. I want to just cycle colors. I want to pick Shift P for color plus skin, Shift R. Oh, we're just gonna change this color to something, not that. I don't know why I'm doing this color right here. I was actually thinking about something else just a second ago. Oh, and I missed a ton of blocks. Good grief. Come on, guys. Get close enough to the block to paint it. Did I get him over here already? Take a look. I think what we want for this color, let's do like a crazy blue. I know the point, it's funny because the point of like these painted blocks is like that they don't have to be the crazy vibrant blue of the game or whatever, the vanilla ones, but I think it's funny to me that like, speaking of which, what are we at? We are at right there, and then just as close to that as possible. As close to that as possible. There we go. It's finally mirrored. I did it, guys. Let's see. I kind of like the idea of You know what if we did... Yeah, I think... Okay. Piping, I like that being that color. How does it look up top? Looks fine. Okay. Thinking, thinking, thinking. Alright, so the next piece is going to be... Let's see what... Colorable neon colors, heavy rust, hazard, golden, glamour, frozen, dust, disco, discoteca, corrugated, clean, carbon fiber. Hmm. Ah. Hmm. I'm trying to think how I want this to look. Oh, goodness gracious. I don't think I like that. What do you guys think? I don't think I like it. I think we're gonna have to go with sci-fi just because I think sci-fi looks a little cleaner. Although I don't like that either. Clean. Out of curiosity, if I take and I chop this down, and I go like this. No. I'm gonna say, can I line those things up? I can't. Hollywood. Da 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 Hollywood. Uh Now there's no way of connecting to that. You guys heard that? What was that? What is that? Um, okay, let's do, we're there. What are we doing still? Let's, uh, just need Dusty. Dust. Making a Gulf racing ship. I'm sure this is gonna get changed, guys. It's okay. Bear with me. Hoocha! Okay, and then we're gonna do something real extreme. Here we go, real extreme. This may get changed afterwards.
Fuel low.
No fuel low, dang it. I'm
Fuel
busy.
critical.
No kidding. Cuts like a razor blade right through the front. I don't think I needed to paint all the wheels, but here we are. What do we think about that? I don't know. I don't know if I like it. I also don't know if I like it. We're the same person, and neither of us know. Like the underside? Looks cool. Looks cool. I was thinking, what do we think about that? We got this blue color. We got silver highlights in some spots, including the cutting edge of our blades. Got some orange, got some blue. Guys, what do we think about this? I honestly don't know. I don't know what I think about it. I don't know. I haven't decided. I'm not on board yet. Oh, you know what I am? Let's do this. Guys, that's the preliminary paint job for Pawn Strider. I like the blue color of the bridge, but honestly, it's not doing it for me now. Let's go ahead and color that and that. So they just look like pipes and they're not glowing. Maybe the gray, maybe instead of white, this needs to be like a gray color. Like a gray flooring that, like a lighter gray, obviously. Like what if we did like, and we kept it plastic. And then let's see what that looks like. But we need it to be grayer. Do I have the hatch somewhere? I don't think I do. I do, right there. Alright guys, what do we think? What do we think? I think we're gonna need to make a change, but like I like the race flag towards the end. I don't know why it's a race car at some point, but it is. Here we are. That's what we got. Alright guys, that is the thing we've done. I'm gonna take a screenshot. And that's gonna be it for today's episode, for today's secondary episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I enjoyed it. I'm not like 1,000%, but I'm also not at 0%. So I'm right there in the middle somehow. You guys, let me know what you think, and leave a comment down below, and any suggestions you might have. And yeah, I will catch you guys later. Oh my goodness, I messed up my own outro. I will catch you later, taters, and see if we can wave. Hey, we should be on the right menu, and then we try to wave. We can't. All right, guys. Bye.